Ladies and gents, girls and boys, Danny Stewart here for BassJapanDirect.com with another Naked Sound review, and this is in on my bass procurement service, which is linked below. It's called, otherwise known as the Bass Hunter service, and this is a Fender Japan. This is a traditional precision bass. The other day I had in the Hybrid 2 precision bass, which had the sustain block and 21 frets. This one's just traditional. It has 20 frets, no sustain block, and it has standard pickups. But if I'm to be completely honest, in my opinion, I think this sounds better than the Hybrid 2. I don't think it looks better. The Hybrid 2 looked absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful color, beautiful finish, and it had that overhang as well on the fretboard. Build quality is just as good though. Yeah, it's the same maker, Dynagaki. But this one is, it's got a thinner rosewood fretboard. It's just kind of like the old Tokai Fender, which I really liked when Tokai held the Fender Japan contract. And this one to my ear just sounds a lot better than the Hybrid 2. And I'm not sure why the Hybrid 2 sounded so anemic. That's how I described it. But I think having, if you think about the way sound transfers through material, yes, it had better sustain than this because it had this sustain block under the bridge. But if you think about how sound transfers through material, if you've got a weighty piece of metal under your bridge, and it's directly connected to your bridge, it's gonna suck all the sound through that, and it's not gonna give you much resonance into the body. And that's what I felt was happening with that Hybrid 2. My suspicion is that if you took out that sustain block, it would sound better. However, it did have longer sustain than this. Like the top notes on this are shorter for sure. That's most definitely true. But does that really bother? That doesn't really bother me personally. They're adequate. That's okay. So yeah, these are beautifully made. Great fit, great finish, great materials. Sounds a lot better than the Hybrid. And it plays perfectly fluidly for achieves a nice low action. The fretwork is very nice, highly polished, thin frets. They're small frets. Nut is beautifully cut. I mean, the Hybrid was also equally as well made. Of course, it's the same maker. So yeah, it's great. And price wise, these are a little bit cheaper than the Hybrids. I think the what is it? It's about 130, 140,000 Japanese yen is the street price on these, or the manufacturer recommended retail price. But they range from, it depends where you get it from, or it might have a slight defect or something and be sold as a factory second. So it's possible to get these, from sort of 100,000 yen and up. I think the average price is about 120,000 yen, which translates to about, I think at the current rate is about $800. That is quite reasonable, considering. Let's go with the tone. That was I was playing with the tone down until now. Let's play with the tone full up. That's nice. Yeah. Let's get a bit heavy. Whoops. So it gets pretty it's got a good throaty biting sound. So yeah, it's great. I like it. I like it a lot better than I do the hybrid, to be honest, in terms of sound. I like the hybrid in terms of looks better than I like this, but you know, yeah, it's a good solid P bass. It's nice and lightweight, and it's not going to break the bank. So yeah, I'd recommend these. I'm going to give this a good 9 out of 10. I think for my rating, you know, it sounds probably. Just out of interest, I'm just gonna compare it to this Greco over here, just see if there is a huge difference in. It's close enough. This is a lot noisier. The pickups are old and old technology. And yeah, this one does this one. I like the sound of this one too, but yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's slightly different in character. It's bitey, but not quite as growly as the Fender. So yeah, I think the Fender probably wins a little bit in terms of tone. But I mean, I guess that's really down to personal taste, isn't it? But yeah, I would recommend these if you're looking for a nice new precision bass. The recent Fender Japan Traditional series are very, very good indeed. So there you go, guys. And if you're interested, do have a look at the link below where you can use my Hunter service to procure one for you if you want. And that Greco, by the way, is still available for sale. That's also linked and tagged in the video. So have at it. All right, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.